Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We are in beautiful Rockport, Texas. It's a small town north of Corpus Christi. How small is our town? Our town is so small, we don't even have a town drunk. We just all take turns. Matter of fact, our town is so small, we don't even use turn signals because everyone already knows where you're going. We are riding right along Little Bay, the Redneck Riviera. We're going to go up over this canal here, give you a little aerial shot. There's a lot of canals right along the waterfront here. And then we're looking at Aransas Bay, just on the other side of the little bridge here. It's a gorgeous day. I think it's 86 degrees. We're getting rain off and on. Remnants of Tropical Storm Barry that hit well south of us down in Mexico. It is windy. It's 18 miles per hour with gusts up to 28 miles an hour. And it's kind of overcast. And we got some of our famous Saharan dust mixed in the air. So a little bit of rain is good. It helps settle that. Maybe we can get the skies cleared up a little bit. And we are heading north on Fulton Beach Road. I like driving Fulton Beach Road because it goes right along the water here. And in a block or two, we'll be up in Fulton, Texas, the Twin Cities, Rockport, Fulton. Definitely fishing towns with a drinking problem or drinking towns with a fishing problem. It depends on what pamphlet you read. The Chamber of Commerce, I believe, or at least that's where I read about this event on their website. There was a huge scavenger hunt in Rockport and Fulton today. And I think it's a bunch of businesses volunteer, sign up for it, and you can win prizes, and they have you go from location to location, store to store. I'm not really into scavenger hunts and geocaching, but I know people that are. And I hope it was a success. Boiling Pot right on the left. Great Cajun or blues music whenever I go in there. I just like that restaurant. It's an experience. I did check the Aransas Pass Police Department website and their Facebook page, and they have not released a name yet on the body that was found on Monday. A lot of you people left a lot of nice comments about that and prayers for the family and all those affected. And I was just wondering if it was someone local or some of the younger people that have been reported missing. And I hope they can identify them and give their family some closure, if you will. Every time I drive by here, you see that little Texas historical marker on the right. We've read it a few times now, but my buddy Mike, Random Mike, years ago, asked me to go read that marker, and I just associate that with him now. There's Fulton Harbor. Get to see it from the other side today. Man, there's not many boats here. Everyone's out on the water. There's Charlotte Plumbers. So I've eaten there 3 times, and I've had a good meal, a bad meal, and a bad meal. So I'm 1 for 3 in my 25-year history of Charlotte Plumbers. I wonder when they opened. So a quick search of the internet says Charlotte Plumbers opened up in the mid-70s. The restaurant was sold in 1995. The same people own it today. And when they purchased it in 1995, they kept the name Charlotte Plumbers. That's pretty neat. I did not know that. Huh. I know the internet can't be wrong, right? All that information has to be true. So we might as well look up some Fulton Harbor facts. There are 96 boat slips here in Fulton Harbor. 5 of them are available. That's pretty good. 91 boats here in the harbor. And it even says on the website mostly commercial fishing, but about almost half recreational. And there's 2 bait shops here and 3 if you count Beacon Bait right down the road. And an awesome fishing pier. So it is a charge to fish off the pier, but you can walk it for free. And I said it the other night in a video, but I have a video that I filmed here at night with the green lights all lit up. There's a Eugene. Hey, Eugene. That is not the Eugene, but that is a Eugene, a great blue heron, just hanging out. I remember before we came down here and filmed, they would have some live music right here in the harbor. I wonder if they're going to be doing that again this summer. We'll see. Also this weekend, well, Friday night, 4th of July, Rockport Fulton will have a very large fireworks display. And they do a really good job. We have fireworks twice a year right at Rockport Beach. 4th of July, and then about 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas. Please be safe if you're going to buy fireworks. I think they're still illegal in Aransas County, which is where we are, but there are fireworks stands like right at the border, no matter which way you go. I am actually certified to set off fireworks. Yep, I passed the test with flying colors. Flying colors is how I passed the fireworks test. What do you call a tiny T-Rex that loves fireworks? Dynamite. What do you call a duck that loves fireworks? Firecracker. Firecracker. I want to thank my friend Sharon, who delivered me a breakfast taco early this morning. Thank you, Sharon. We went with the, what did we get? Egg, avocado, tomato, and maybe cheese? Maybe? It was really good. It's always nice when friends deliver tacos to your house. I need more taco delivering friends. The sky is very, I don't know, anyone have a word for that? I'm thinking ominous. Huh. Wonder what kind of palm tree that was. Have to Google it and look it up. So Fulton, Texas was established in 1866 by George Ware Fulton. We've gone by Fulton Mansion many, many times. George Ware Fulton was from Philadelphia, which is the area where I'm from. And he was, when he got down here, got into the ranching business and did very well. That time period, that's where all the money was. We're pulling over to let a truck pass us. There you go. Landscapers getting the work done. Speed limit's 25 miles an hour along Fulton Beach Road now. I think it was 30, and they changed it about 3-4 months ago. Bunch of areas in town lowered their driving speed limit. I always like checking out the piers along here. A lot of these piers were never repaired or replaced from 2017 when Hurricane Harvey hit. At that time, I was working for a construction company, and a big part of our business was piers. And I worked in the office. I can't nail 2 boards together. I mean, I could probably nail 2 boards together, but you wouldn't want me building your pier. And I was just amazed at the time the cost of something simple like a pier. And you can't get insurance on a pier. You cannot get insurance on a pier. Some people think you can because you can get sued if someone gets hurt on your pier. You can be liable for it, but you can't get physical insurance on a pier like you can your home. And down here you need multiple insurances, one for flooding, one for wind, and one for everything else. It's pretty amazing. I wouldn't even know what to guess it cost roughly per foot to build a pier now. Flags are going. And also it depends on what kind of pier you want. Do you want 2 handrails? Do you want 1 handrail? Do you want water? Do you want electric? If you want electric out to the end, do you want lighting? I mean, the add-ons is where you can really make big money. But it was fascinating to see them set the pilings. They would basically take a sump pump, put it in a boat, and you would suck the water out of the bay and run it down through, let's let these people go, PVC pipe to blow a hole for the piling. And then the piling, you could push it into the hole, and it would kind of be almost like sucked into the hole. And you would set that as deep as you could. Rockport does have a rock shelf under the sand. Sometimes it's 3 feet, sometimes it's 6 feet, sometimes it's 8 feet. But you would try to set it down as deep as you could. It was an interesting process. Something I did learn recently about Fulton in 1888 changed its name to Aransas City. And then by 1900 they gave up and changed it back to Fulton. And that kind of reminds me of the Gulf of America and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm always going to call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of Mexico. And that's the way it was for 63 years, and that's long enough for me. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.